Oh. It's 2-2-2. Yeah. All right. Question number 1.
Yes, sir.
You freestyle?
Nope.
I gotta ask. That's the one question I always ask. You said it real smooth though. I like how you said that. You like the beat though?
Yeah, it's good.
I actually made this.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Didn't know you had it in here.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I try.
Not quite smooth jazz, but it was good.
You know, I'll work my way there. You know, that's when I get older. You know, you got the progression. We were just talking about that. Uh-oh.
What do you mean when you get older?
All right, hold on. Let me start this podcast before you quit. I'm about to make you quit already. Hold on. In the Too T3rpd podcast, this your boy Donovan, a.k.a. Mr. You Do What It Was When You Signed Up. So you got to stay now. Shoot it.
And behind the screen, we got unofficial T-Break T.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, man, we got to get you off this break, dog.
Yeah.
We got to get you back out here in these social streets.
Yes.
It's looking rough.
Got to post bail first.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But he's got another AKA as well.
Is he on the board in the post office?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
He's working his way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he got another AKA too.
What?
AKA Tyler Farquaad. Make the lady say, "Oh my God!"
Really?
It's a family name.
Oh. Where's the interpretation of that name? I'm curious. So you make him smile. Is that what you're trying to say?
Try to.
Whoa. Well, nice to know you.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
This is about to be legendary. If y'all can't tell already, this is about to be one of the greatest episodes that Too T3rpd has ever had, yo. This is an honor, honestly. I've been wanting this to happen since, really, I kind of started this.
Yeah.
One of my biggest supporters and one of really my favorite people in this world, yo. For real, for real. One of the people that really helped me get to where I'm at with this.
Yeah.
Always talking to me, helping me, guide me through it, keeping me right.
Yep.
Got to introduce y'all to my TG. See that live studio audience. You see all them people out there.
I do autographs when I leave. No problem.
Don't worry, I got you. I got the pen too.
Okay,
Got
good.
you a nice Sharpie.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work. What are we going to write on?
We printed off some photos of you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, some headshots.
Not the ones with the stripes.
No, not the post office ones.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yep. That'll work.
We got you.
Got me covered.
Come on now. Hey, we here at Too T3rpd. We aim to please.
Hey, I'm sitting there next to, the TG myself. The
Well,
other TG.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
They don't know that side of me like that though.
No. And they don't understand the relationship we had and where we met and why we met.
Are we gonna touch on that at all?
I don't care.
Yeah. So we start with our origins first.
The clean ones or the dirty ones?
Clean.
Okay, clean.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll bore them.
All right.
Okay, cool.
All right.
We'll bore 'em.
We'll get to the interesting stuff.
Yeah, we can say it now.
Yeah, that's true.
It's expired.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's right.
we
yeah.
didn't sign no NDA,
You right.
so we can talk.
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah. So we can say the name, can we? Should we leave the name out?
leave the name
And
out
out. Cool. All right,
because
yeah,
I think
thought
it's
so.
still floating around.
Cool. All right, yeah. So we'll leave the name out, but basically we used to work at a law firm together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And until I think I was off on medical leave when I met you because I came out to the company dinner.
Yep.
And you had just gotten hired.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll go ahead and make the block hot. I got warned about you before I even met you.
Oh, wait a minute. Who was it?
I won't say names, but they know who they are. Shout out my auntie. Wink, wink.
You mean Mrs. Letter Opener?
Yeah, that's what we'll call it, Miss Letter Opener.
Miss Letter Opener,
Yeah, we'll
yeah.
call it Miss Letter Opener.
I'm gonna stab you with my letter opener. Really?
When I first started working, she was like, TG gonna like you.
Well, she liked you because she unofficially assigned me to keep an eye on you.
Yup. Yep.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was having too much fun in the office.
Yeah. So they sent you down to me like you wasn't gonna have no fun.
They don't know how I roll. They didn't understand.
That was my office down there, so we did whatever.
Yup.
And it was too laid back. I think that's what bothered them.
They was hating.
Yeah, big time.
Because I was still getting stuff done.
Yeah, that's right. And they know I was still dealing with the people.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, it was a good setup. It was a good setup.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, that daggone letter opener, I'm going to get her.
But then, you know, our fun, it didn't last too long because they gave me the boot.
Oh, I was evil. I was pissed. And I got a semi-straight answer, but I couldn't stand the one answer, the evasive answer. And I was getting ready to step off somebody's ass, and they knew it.
Mm-hmm.
So they stopped talking to me. And it was like, got you, heifer. Don't let me catch you. Oh, I was pissed. Because it was uncalled for.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
It actually worked out in my best benefit because around that time, I was actually starting a podcast. And I remember telling them all about it and how I wanted to do it.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
Really? Do you know about that painting?
That what?
That painting right there.
No, who did the painting?
A former client.
Oh, the one you was in
That's
negotiations with.
that is the painting that we were in negotiations over.
Yeah, the ones when you were negotiating how many Band-Aids he would need.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That was it.
Really? So how many Band-Aids did that?
He lucked out because I was able to keep my job.
Oh, so he
That
didn't get no Band-Aids.
Not that time.
At that time. Interesting picture. So you floating around in the whirlpool. That's my interpretation.
No. So when I was in Denver, I had a spiritual journey. And so at one point we had went to a lake.
Uh-huh.
And so we had canoes. And so we were going like 2 by 2 because it was only like one canoe, so we each had to take turns. It was like 4 of us, so we took turns going across to the little island that was in the middle of the lake.
Okay.
And so halfway going across there, I realized I didn't have a life vest on.
Really?
Yeah, and I can't really swim like that, so I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like I'm just out here just like paddling, and I had nothing. I was kind of like, wait, that's kind of like life. Like you just really don't have no security. You're just out here, and you're just like. Just paddling, hoping that you don't drown.
So that was your spiritual awakening.
Yeah, just kind of like no matter what you do, kind of life is just like that in general, and you have to be confident enough to just realize that you're gonna make it through.
Oh, so you're out on this lake in a 2-man canoe, no vest, can't swim, and you have you have awakening. Did the canoe tip over?
No.
You made it back to shore.
Yep. We here talking today.
That's true. That's true. But when you got out the canoe, was you shaking?
No.
Interesting. And you were up in Colorado, Denver? Mm-hmm. Well, if you would have fell in the water, you would have been a nice ice cube because it would have been too cold to drown.
It was around summer then.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My goodness. So that was pardon me.
Nah, you good. I know you popular out here, you know. The streets need you.
Oh, no, they don't. I like going home at night. I don't want to be bobbing and weaving from the popo. So you got the mountains in the background. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Okay. So that was your adventure in Denver.
Part of it. Yeah. That was a huge moment for me.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I would have took mine on the water, but that would have worked.
Well, you know, you hang out with people and you just trying to like, you know, you trying to be with the team, you know, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You braver than me.
Hey, I realize I'm braver than myself. You know?
Yeah, because if I can't touch the bottom, I ain't getting in no boat.
Really?
Oh, really?
That's fair.
No. You know. I am not Tarzan. I ain't Jane. I ain't stroking like Michael Phelps. I can't do it. No, thank you. I fall in the water. I might have 15 vests. If I ain't got a vest, I'm holding on to somebody. I respect water.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Would you ever do a cruise?
Oh, yeah. I've done a cruise.
Okay.
But the funny thing, I took when I got my divorce, I went on a divorce cruise. And I was down in Miami. I was on the Carnival Riviera, one of the older boats. And, you know, we're standing there waving and they're throwing confetti. So I go to my room, I'm putting my clothes up, and the tugs are pushing us out. And I'm like, why don't I feel good? The tugs are just pushing us away, and I'm sick already. So I get up next morning. I said, okay, I'm going to jog. That's when I was running. I couldn't jog along the rail because I was scared. I had to. Then I got sick. So I had to reverse, and I had to jog the way the boat was pointing. I couldn't go just... That was one hell of a cruise. I had to walk to the inside of the boat in the direction of the boat. And then they had a golf tournament, you know, furthest hit on the stern of the boat. Now, I had signed up for it. Ooh, it took all my power to walk up them steps on that platform with that golf club, and there was nothing but ocean below me. I took a look at that ball. I looked up, closed my eyes. I swung that sucker, and I boom. I mean, it was like, I think I was down on the deck before the ball hit the water. I was gone, man. But it was pretty cool. I got third place, but you know, I figured on the cruise is cool because I figured if I'm going, a whole bunch of other folks is going. And I got to think about bridges. Believe it or not, in the wintertime, I got a problem driving across bridges. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I got to be in the middle lane because, see, in the wintertime, if I start sliding toward the edge, I'm taking 3 or 4 cars with me. I am not going to the Mississippi by myself. There ain't no way in hell.
I ain't seen that one coming.
Yeah. So, I don't play on a bridge. No. I ain't going alone. I don't believe in going by myself.
I'm going to keep that in mind.
Hey.
I'm going to keep that in mind.
Woo. And I come from a city of bridges. That's the bad part.
Y'all, man, we about to go all over the place today. Yeah, we got to talk about that. You're not from here.
Hell to the no. Oh, no. You got that right.
I told you T.G. for real, man.
No, I just live here. I have not been born here. I just live here.
Let these people know where you from.
Baby, I am from Western Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Not New Kensington, not Coriopolis. No. I am from Pittsburgh, okay? Yes, the west end of Pittsburgh. It looks across to the Heinz Field in the PNC baseball park.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. When you fly into Pittsburgh, you're flying into the west end. When you fly from St. Louis to Greater Pitt International, you're flying over the house where I was born.
Really?
Yeah. When I used to fly home from school, my dad used to sit on the back porch, and when he seen the plane starting to descend, he'd get in the car. By the time he got to the airport, I was waiting on him. Yep.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Yep. No, honey. St. Louis. Yeah. Sorry.
I love it.
No.
So okay, let's start with your origins. Now that everybody knows how we met, let's talk about your origins. So let's talk about growing up in Pittsburgh. What was that like?
Well, I had a bunch of cousins. My grandmother had 3 sets of twins, so there was a bunch of us. Mm-hmm. Actually, we were the forerunners of the Bebe kids, you know, with all the whoopings and everything else. We lived in McKees Rocks. Then we moved to Chartier City. And that's where I spent everything in Chartier City. We had a good time. A lot of playground stuff, a lot of be home by the lights, a lot of picnics, and it was interesting. Went to Pittsburgh Public School, went to Langley High School, Pittsburgh Public School. The neighborhoods were separated. I lived in Chartier City. There was Broadhead, there was Weston, there was Espelin, there was Elliott, but we all ended up at the same high school. And the high school and the junior high school was one in. We were all together. Yeah,
really?
Yeah. It was wild. It was an adventure. We had to walk through a neighborhood called Sheridan that was all white, and we fought going to school, fought coming home from school. We had a rowdy principal, Mr. McGay, little Irish guy. If he was 5'3", he was tall. And Mr. McGay didn't take no crap. He said, in so many words, we can fight and do what the hell we wanted to do. You know, we can fight and do what the hell we wanted to do, but we couldn't fight on property. Because if we fought on property, we'd get suspended. Mm-hmm. So we pretty much got along. There was about, thank you, there was about 2,000, there's about 2,100 kids in the school. And the black population was about 210. We were about 10%. Mm. Yeah. But we got along with everybody. We didn't have a choice. Because if we got suspended, you got your butt whooped. Yeah. But they didn't care if you fought.
See, that was back in the good old days.
Yeah, baby. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's my humble beginnings. I was an athlete. And then I got a scholarship to SIUE. That's how I ended up down here. Wasn't happy because back east, all you heard was SIU Carbondale because of Richard Roundtree, you know, all the big actors and football players. And when I woke up in Edwardsville, Edwardsville, I was like, where in the hell am I at? I was in Cowtown. I wasn't even in, you don't remember the show, Petticoat Junction. That's what Edwardsville was.
What was that about?
It was this little town, little country town. I think 6 blocks in the whole city. It was built up around the university. And I remember we were going to Carbondale to play field hockey. And driving to Carbondale, it was going through Red, Bud, and all these little towns. I'm like, one stop sign, 5 bars, and be out of here after dark. Mm-hmm. So when I got to when I got to Carbondale, they told me Paducah was right over there. I went, where? I said, Paducah, what? They said, Kentucky. I went, oh, hell no. So I decided to stay at SIU because if something happened, I'd have to go to the hospital in Paducah.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Now, or be airlifted back to St. Louis.
Yeah. That ain't gonna happen.
So I came back to Edwardsville.
Yeah.
Because I was this close, to St. Louis. So here I am. Yep.
Okay, now I got an important question that encompasses a little bit of the podcast.
Yes, sir.
In between the high school and college days, did you partake in the reefers?
No, I didn't.
Really?
No.
Huh.
Mm-mm. Oh no, don't take that back.
I knew it.
At the Mississippi River Festival. I don't know if you heard. I know your mom might have heard of it. They had the big outdoor festivals at SIU. And they had all the top names. And I was the head of the parking division. Mm-hmm. So we parked the cars and everything, and it was like in a valley in a bowl. And you had this blue haze. All you had to do was walk down through the crowd. So one night, one of the guys decided he took a whole roll of zigzags, a whole pack of zigzags, and we rolled this joint. And it went around and around. There's about 20 of us. And I broke out in hives.
Whoa.
Yeah. And at that time, you had to go to the Alton hospital in Alton or the one in Granite City. You couldn't go to Wood River because blacks weren't allowed there. So they took me to Alton, and I swore if I got through that, I'd never hit it again. But the best thing about the Mississippi River Festival is when we went to clean up after everybody left, pipes, bongs, and then you wait 3 or 4 weeks and the seeds will start to grow. So everybody's out there picking. Oh, yeah. Money, you found it all down there. Man, there was some blue haze. All you had to do was just walk through. Just walk through the crowd. And that's why buy it. You got, ooh. Yeah, we had a good time. I remember when the Edgar Winter boys were there, brothers were there. They were stoked up before the gates even opened. They were in the parking lot. It was like, whoa. You still see this blue haze coming out the parking lot. But it was great, though. It was good times. It was 70, 71, and 72.
Yeah?
Yeah. And they stopped the festival after that.
Okay.
Yeah. The Mississippi River Festival. My goodness.
Wow.
Teddy Pendergrass. Oh, my goodness.
Legend.
Nina Simone. Bob Hope. Oh, man, it was great.
Yeah, that sounds like a lineup.
It was. They had top names. They had top names, yeah. Yeah. It was at, wasn't West Montgomery. I forgot who it was I picked up at the Holiday Inn. High as a kite. I can't remember his name now. Because they stayed at the Holiday Inn. We picked him up to bring him to the stage. He was so high he didn't know where the hell he was going.
Really?
Yeah. But got on stage and did what he had to do. Man.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah.
You got to talk about how you met the greatest athlete of all time around that time.
Ooh.
Can't leave that story out. You're going to get cussed out if we leave that story out.
You ain't kidding. Yeah, I was down on hockey practice down on Bluff Road. And the dean of students came down. His name was Ramon Williamson.
Oh, wait. You got to tell both times. So start with the second one, and then it can lead into the first one.
When I met him.
When you met him in college, because remember you told the story about how you met him when you were younger, too.
Right.
So you can kind of tag it in that way.
Okay. Well, anyways, Dr. Williamson, everybody thought Dr. Williamson was my dad because my last name was Williamson. So I had sway on campus. They didn't mess with me. And Dr. Williamson came down and told me to hurry up, get dressed, take a shower, and come up to the Meridian Ballroom. And so the coaches are looking like, what's this all about? So I go in, take a shower, get dressed. And I get up to Meridian Ballroom. Muhammad Ali is standing there. And it was like, oh my God. He had to be no more than 30. His hands were as big as a damn ham, So I hung out with him. So we're sitting in the ballroom and they're serving dinner. I get a steak. He reaches over and grabs my steak like he's taking a French fry. So then I was working at Cardinal Glennon Hospital, and they had a sporting event down at the center. So, you pull an envelope. I pulled the envelope at Muhammad Ali. So when I go, I took the pictures of me and Muhammad Ali standing together, and I walk up to the table. At that time, he couldn't talk. So he signed my pictures, and in the ink had his DNA. And he looked at the pictures and he looked at me and I laughed. I said, yeah, about 50 pounds ago. And he started laughing. And he reached up and hugged me and the Post-Dispatch took a picture. And I was in the Post-Dispatch on the front page of the sports. Yeah. Yeah. It was wild. Because when I got up the next morning, my neighbor was knocking on the door. I need your autograph. I said, what are you talking about? And it was interesting. It was printed on my daughter's birthday, July 26th. So I had a big old color picture of me and Muhammad.
Hold on 1 second. Oh. Yeah.
Do I got to lay down? What is your cousins doing out there? No, I don't want nothing flying. That was not gunshots, tell me. Not this far up, please.
All right, that's on the highway. It's further down that way.
So what's your cousins doing out there?
Hey. See, you brought the come on.
Hey.
Thugs. Hey, the thugs came out.
Hey, what can I say? I told him I'd give him my autograph.
I think this might be a 2T3rp first.
I think it is.
Yeah, shootout on the during the episode.
Shots fired.
I heard it the first time and I ignored
I
it.
was like,
I was just kind of like, maybe that was an accident.
nah, I'm sitting there thinking, I ain't in the Central West End, so what is this? No.
Hey, ain't nobody else say nothing, so I was like, okay, maybe I'm just tripping. And then I was like, nah.
I was like, got my back to the window, I'm going to get shot. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, so
They might have been on the highway then.
oh, they're going over to Illinois. They're coming from Illinois.
No, it's probably going down this way, and they was shooting along the highway.
I think then, oh God, Jesse Owens. I work for Jesse Owens. He had a program called Through Arco. The old, I don't know what it's called now. It was gasoline like Standard Oil, but it was called Arco. And he had a program. And it was called the Jesse Owens Developmental Track. And every city, Public Works Department, the Parks and Recreation, they held a contest. The winners would form a team from that city, then they fly you to another city to compete. That's how I met Jesse Owens. I still have he gave us all a coin the year that the Olympics gave out a souvenir coin. I still have my coin. And I think I still got my whistle he gave me. And yeah, I met Jesse Owens, Muhammad Ali, Wilma Rudolph, oh man, Pistol Pete Makovich. Oh man, I met so many athletes, you know, and it was good. That was part of my Pittsburgh growing up. Yeah, Willie Stargell, oh God, Willie, Mean Joe Green. I never met Terry Bradshaw, but you know, because the city of Pittsburgh worked with the Pirates and the Steelers, and they would go around to the playgrounds and hold workshops. So I got to drive them around. So whenever the Pirates came to St. Louis, I had seats behind home plate.
Really?
Yeah. Whenever they came, I got to sit behind home plate. I'm not a baseball freak, but I went because I had good seats, you know. But yeah, it was good. It was good growing up. I don't think St. Louis could have did that for me.
Whoa. We just already had enough shots. You don't need to do no more strays. Come on now. Damn.
Hey.
Actually, can I commend us real quick for following through right after that shit happened? Like we act like nothing just happened.
God, we ain't shot. We ain't bleeding.
Yeah, they weren't aiming for us.
Hey, this is how you know it's real around here. Who else you know gonna have a podcast after a shootout? Just act like nothing happened.
That's it. It's every day. Every day. It's just like, hey, it's raining. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's snowing. Boom, 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 boom. You got to have at least 6 to 7 shots in St. Louis a day to make your day complete. And we ain't even got to carjacking yet, so hey.
Actually, that was happening a lot at work the other day, actually.
Ooh. See, I don't know how you do it. I ain't got the patience for it.
I stay out the way.
Yeah, you got to learn how to bob and weave. You got to learn how to bob and weave, but I ain't got the patience for it. Mm-hmm. I ain't bothering you, don't bother me. Mm-hmm. You pull out a gun, you better get me on the first bullet, because after that is on the problem. Mm-hmm. If I can't get you in the first 3 bullets, well, I'm done. Mm-hmm. But remember, I got 15 in the clip and 1 in the chamber, and I can aim better than you.
Yeah. Now, you just embarked on another.
No.
Yeah, you know what you did. You see what you did there.
No.
You see what you did there.
No, I didn't.
So now you got to explain why you got such good aim. I mean, it's the next step after college, essentially, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, see how we just landed right into that? You are amazing at this.
So what did you want to know, honey?
What was your profession that got you so well equipped to be able to just, pop off like that?
Oh, that. Well, I took the job on a dare.
Really?
Yeah.
We never actually talked about this.
Yep. I did.
Knowing you, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
That's the only. Now this actually makes sense.
Yeah. It was they needed to hire a minority black woman.
Wow.
And I got the dare to take the test. And I took it. I got hired. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, you ready to unveil the first secret of the podcast?
The University Police Department is Southern Illinois University.
TG used to be them folks.
Watch out now. Come on. I didn't stop you.
I wasn't old enough.
That's right. Yeah, I was hanging. I was called Ross, Radar Ruthie, Miss Ruth, because I made the kids call me Miss Ruth.
And then put respect on your name.
Better. Because my rule of thumb was, when you hear the phrase, disturbing the peace.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to me, that means if I ain't bothering you, you over there cutting up, they call me to come to see why you cutting up, you done disturb my peace. You going to jail. Bottom line, you going to jail. Because if I ain't bothering you, why bother me?
See, I need to get a new thing for you.
What?
Like a swing, something like the bar slamming. I need something.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you gonna figure out some type of I gotta figure out what for you.
Clink, clink. Clink, clink, yeah.
Sound the handcuff something.
Yeah. Zzz. Zzz. Or boom boom. Where you bounce the head off the hood of the car. Boom boom. Yeah. All the good shit we used to do before they got more rights than we got. Okay. Back in the day, it wasn't nothing for us to slap you in the head with a telephone book.
Yeah.
But the Averageville telephone book was so thin, we would come over and get the St. Louis white and yellow pages. So you just smacked one of them, you tagged their bell.
Well, at least, yeah, you get more. See, at least we believe in being comfortable.
What do you mean?
Like, if we getting beat up, at least they give us enough cushion.
Oh, I never thought about that.
See?
Oh, sorry about that. Well, I can't go back and change it.
Well, I mean, you gave extra cushion. You was nice.
No,
They was using the Illinois papers. That's thinner. I feel like with the thickness, it would help a little bit.
no, when you swung that puppy, it was pow, pow, pow.
Oh, because it's heavier. Oh,
Yeah.
So, okay, here's what I thought. I thought you was actually, like, attaching it to him and then doing it.
No.
Oh, you was,
You sitting in the chair smacking. Womp, womp. Then if you did it again, you hit him on the other side. Then you hit him in front.
I tell everybody, Training Day. If you've ever seen that movie.
Oh, you are so wrong. You are so wrong. Oh.
As you just described.
No. I am not Denzel Washington. That is not right. But that is a bad show, though. I like that. Yeah, Training Day. Ooh.
You said.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm glad I retired when I did because it was getting crazy. Yeah. But we had a lot of good fun. Put the car in the ditch. Had a drunk in the car. Watched the drunk get stripped in front of me and played ping pong with a 2-inch fire hose. Ice cold water. They was just bouncing them off the wall. Yeah. I remember one time, because I was there's only 3 women cops in Madison County, and I was on duty. They called me to go up to the county jail, because they had this chick here was, whoa. She was beyond Honey Boo Boo. She was huge. And they wanted me to pat her down because they didn't have a matron. Mm-hmm. Boy, I looked at that chick and I went, oh no. I told the jailer, I said, I don't know. I said, I can't handle her because she had me by at least 100 pounds. Because she was every bit about 6'2", excuse me, 6'3". And I know she bumped hay, because she was huge.
Wow.
She wasn't a farmer kid.
Okay.
So, I patted her down the best way I can, and she swung on one of the jailers. Man, they opened up that drunk tank door, pushed her in there, and they was, and I was like, damn. They must have hit her for about 30 minutes. She was still screaming.
Damn.
Yeah. We figured she drank a party keg. That's how drunk she was.
Damn.
Yeah. It was crazy. It was nuts. Excuse me.
No, you good.
But let's see what else. What was the one that got us? Oh, we had, let's see. One night, Tower Lake, before they put the pool in, was part of the lake they had roped off so you can swim in. And one night, a bunch of us, and I'm not going to name any departments or anything, decided to go skinny dipping about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, I was hoping you were going to tell this story.
Was nothing going on. Everything was quiet. Oh, yeah, we in there skinny dipping, uniforms laying on the sand. And then, fire call. Oh, man. We running out of the lake, grabbing uniforms, grabbing underwear, grabbing everything, jumping in the squad cars. And I'm thinking, oh, God, where am I at? Where am I at? I had to stop and think what my position was. So, lucky all I had to do was lead the fire truck to the fire. I'm in the car pulling on the shirt, right? I ain't got no clothes on underneath, but I got my shirt on, We get there, so everybody's out there fighting the fire, and I look down, and I got the wrong uniform shirt on. I got a pair of pants that's way too short for me. I couldn't find my underwear. Couldn't find my gun belt. Oh, and I was like, oh, fuck. So I'm thinking, I can't get on the radio and call nobody. Mm-hmm. So I'm sort of like backing out looking. So luck had it, everybody was sort of at the edge, and we was, you got mine, that's mine, you got mine. To this day, I never found my underwear. To this day. And then to run to White Castle over there on Bell Fountain. I don't think I ever told you that one.
No.
Ooh. One night, I ain't gonna name the departments. We were hungry. Mm-hmm. So we decided, White Castle wasn't over in Illinois at the time, so we were going to the one on Bell Fountain Road, 270, over there on 270. Mm-hmm. Well, I had the unmarked car. So we all chip in our money. And me and another officer, we flying down 270 like 100 miles an hour. We whip up there and we get all the crave cases and all the stuff. We come out and we swing down on 270. And I mean, I'm up at about 90 miles an hour. And I'm no lights, no siren, just running. The guy next to me says, that looks like the chief. I said, what are you talking about? And I look over, it's the chief. Now, I'm running close to 100 miles an hour. He's keeping pace with me. And I haven't crossed over to Illinois yet. I'm still in Missouri.
Shit.
Oh, fuck. So we peel off. The chief didn't follow us. So we eat our hamburgers and everything. So we go in for shift change. Chief standing there. Calls us in the office. Luck had it. He was drunk. So I'm standing there and I'm thinking, he can't bring charges. He can't bring. Oh, I'm writing you up. You're getting suspended. Blah, 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 blah. I said, well, Chief, you're drunk. So, okay. Nothing ever happened. But I tell you what, never got a White Castle again after that. That was just some of the stupid shit we did as cops. Then we played this one game. There was a derelict. And it was a greasy dick from St. Louis, one of the heirs. And he was walking down the highway. They picked him up, dropped him on the SIU. So, what's your name? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. I put him in the car, and I took him to Everettsville, dropped him off in Everettsville. Everettsville took him to Glen Carbon, dropped him off at Glen Carbon. The next thing I know, he's back at SIU. I went, oh, hell no. So we took him to Maryville. And come back, one of the guys come back with him. So we playing tag. Nobody knows this. He brings him into the office, his third trip to SIU. Well, it ended up that we called the family. And the family came and got him. But, you know, stuff like that, we didn't want to be bothered. We just put you in the car and take you to Wood River and drop you off. And let the other...
People deal with
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That might be even worse.
Oh, not as bad as the time
I ain't shit. Think about that one. He's like, hold on there.
Oh, God. Closed my finger, my signature finger, in the car door.
Damn.
Had a drunk, put him in the back seat, shut the door. My finger's in the door. And I couldn't reach my radio. The drunk couldn't open the door because there's no way to open the door. I'm standing out there for 10 minutes trying not to cry. So the backup rolls up. He's laughing. Yeah, he's laughing. So finally, he opens the door. My finger is all crooked over. So I took the drunk to the county jail, went to the fire department, and they went, whoa. I was so mad. I could not believe my finger was in the door like this. So I had to go get my finger operated on, so I walked around 3 weeks like this. With a cast on my finger. I was like, oh no, I hurt my finger. The chief called me in, sir. Yeah, it was wild. We had a great time. We really had a great time.
Oh, we could imagine.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now.
No, okay, I'm done.
Now you see what I'm doing.
I see what you're doing, baby.
You know what we gotta talk about.
What are we talking about?
We gotta talk about your cannabis origins now. We talked about your first time smoking.
Yeah.
Let's get a couple smoking stories now. Let's get some good ones.
Ooh. Let me see which one. Oh, I was flying to Reno, Nevada. And I got towed down. I was like, oh, I'm cool. I'll sleep it off. No problem. Get out to the airport, check in, get on the plane, and I'm mellow, you know. For some reason, it must have kicked back in because halfway to Reno, Nevada, I was looking out the window crazy, like, I don't want to sit here. I don't want to do this. So I'm up and down in the seat. So I get to Nevada, I get to Reno, I check into the hotel, and I'm standing there reading something. I forgot what I was reading, and I literally just went, boom, passed out. I was out for about 4 hours.
Really?
Yeah. I have no idea what happened. So then I said, well, here I am. You know, the weather, we were like, we went up to Lake Tahoe, which is about 7,500 feet above sea level. Don't ever smoke above sea. Don't do it.
Really?
Don't do it.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Okay. It smacks you quicker because, 7,500 feet. So we were up there, and we went on City Slickers. Mm-hmm. And so we were on these horses going up to the high country to bring down the wild horses. This was an adventure. So we were about 10,000 feet above sea level up on the plateau. I mean to tell you, I was sitting there on the stump staring at a gopher. The little prairie dogs. Mm-hmm. Just staring at it. That's how I was fucked up. I was fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh God. It was horrible.
But you just being one with nature though. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Listen, I was like, I don't know what it was. It was like, ugh. I was like, it'd move, I'd move.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, never again.
See, you got to enjoy that. That's fun. So, like, last time I went out somewhere, that's my favorite thing to do is just kind of, like, go out and, like, look at the birds or, like, if an animal crosses by, like, chipmunk or something like that, it's like, oh, okay, cool. Got the little homies.
Yeah.
I got somebody to smoke with. Those are my smoking buddies. They just sit out there watching me. I'm watching them.
Okay.
We hanging.
Mm-hmm.
As she sips her ginger beer.
Yes, my ginger beer, yes. Well, it was like you're sitting there with the chuck wagon and everybody, and this little prairie dog I called it a gopher. Mm-hmm. He pops up and you look at him. He pops up, you look at him, and I'm thinking, is he going to bite me, eat me, or what? So then we were thinking, why don't we grab one of them, catch him, and just blow some smoke on him and see what happens? We couldn't even catch the booger. We tried. Either we were too slow or he was too fast.
Combination of both.
Yeah. Our reflexes sucked. But that was a good adventure. That was 3 days and 2 nights. I ain't been on a horse since. Ooh.
I've never done a horse.
Oh, man.
I'm afraid.
It's a different type of thing. You got to have the legs. You got to have the legs to do that.
I feel like Christopher Reeves, like that whole thing scared me.
Yeah. I couldn't believe the wild horses we were bringing down. There was one that really stood out. He was gorgeous. He was pitch black, and he had a white, I forgot what you call it what they call it here. And it was snow white, and his tail was white. It was like a mixture of white and black. He must have been the leader of the pack. He was a Mustang. Yeah. My friend, she lives out there, and she takes care of the wild horses. The government pays her to take care of them. She brings them down at the wintertime, and she takes them back up in the spring. Yeah, she was in the Navy, and she was stationed at Fallon Navals up in Fallon, Nevada, at the naval base, and that's where she got out and took care of the horses. Yeah. But no, you just need to, I don't know. But I never drove when I was high. Never drove. I rode in the car when I was high, but I never drove. Never drove.
What was like, out of all the weed that you smoked, like what would you say was your favorite strain? Like back in the day, what was your favorite stuff to smoke?
Maui. Yeah. The guy that did the big, he's dead now. He had a greenhouse called Cactus, Spine, and I know he grew cactus. It was Spine and something else he called his greenhouse. Mm-hmm. But he had a little in the greenhouse he grew. And he always came up with Maui. He always had Maui, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, that was our supply.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, he passed away a couple of years ago, which didn't surprise me.
He was a wild boy.
Oh, God, he was horrible. Yeah, you didn't even... When I was a cop, I stayed away from him. I just was like, don't come near me because I'd have to arrest you. Just leave me alone, you know. So when I seen him coming, I went the other way because I did not want to have to deal with him. When you roll down the windows, the blue haze just rolled right on out the window. Then, hey, I ain't doing nothing. Oh, okay, so why am I standing here high talking to you? Mm-hmm. Oh, I was just smoking a cigarette. A cigarette never smelled like that, okay? Hello.
Speaking of special cigarettes, we got to shout out the flower sponsor for today. We Supply Medical. We had some left over that Harry Blue Dini, so I figured, why not light it up again?
Harry Blue Dini?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It's a that's the name of it. It's got a couple of strains mixed in with it. I'd have to look it up real quick. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me give him his full plug. Let me be a real true professional out here.
Oh, watch out. Why? Oh, the gunshots stopped. They ain't coming after you, are they? Yeah.
Tell you the thug around here. They ain't coming for me.
You the thug.
All right, we're gonna get to that next. Let me finish this ad real quick. All right. It's Harry Blue Dini, The Disappearing Act, So it's Blue Power OG times Ronin Garden. No, Blue Power OG from Ronin Garden times Wizard's Apprentice. And then that's crossed with Kiwi Slush, and that's I'm assuming it's Kim. It says Kimmy Kiwi and Blueberry Slushy F4.
Blueberry Slushy.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of crosses in that.
No, I'm like, Blueberry Slushy.
Yep. And it's bred by KC Elite Genetics and grown by We Supply Medical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shout out to the homie Wade. He always be lacing us up.
All right.
Getting us taken care of. And then our edible sponsor for today, since we got you in the building. And I know you don't partake in the smoking anymore. So.
Yeah, doctors can't puff.
So I made sure to get you some of these. And we got the orange flavor this time. The Captain Mo Green gummies over here.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to the homie. And y'all already know we got the event on Friday. Make sure y'all pop out to the Friday the 13th event.
Oh, Lord, that is Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
That'd be my dad's 100th birthday.
Really?
Yeah, my dad would have been 100.
Really?
Friday the 13th.
Yup.
Shit.
Yep. It's a Halloween party.
Well, no, I got an infusion, so I'll eat a couple of these before I go to the infusion.
There you go.
That way they can stick me and do whatever they want. I'll just look at them and go to sleep.
Okay, so now we can get the business, now that you mentioned it.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so now we can mention the moniker behind TG.
the reveal.
Mm-hmm.
You really want to tell them?
Yep.
I thought so.
Yep.
So you gonna blow my cover?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm trying to think, how did we even come up with the nickname?
It was you. It wasn't me. It was you.
Yeah, but I can't remember why though.
We were in the office, and one of the clients came in there clowning, and I out-clowned him and put him out the office. You came out the conference room. Hey, yeah, you a thug.
That's right.
And I was like, what? Ooh, you a thug. And I'm thinking, why am I arguing with this client when I've got a man up here that should have stepped in? But no. He's in the conference room listening.
Cause I know you had it.
That wasn't the issue. You should have came out and made a presence.
Good point. Good point.
And left me hanging.
I didn't leave you hanging.
You came out after he left. Ooh, you a thug. Ooh, you so thuggy.
You think I would let something happen to you?
I don't know.
See, now you playing. Now, how I'm gonna get my moniker if I'm not about that?
Listen, I told the letter opener, if I made a call to her and said, you have to replace the plate glass window over the water fountain. It was great working for you. See ya. She was like, okay. I said, if I ever call you to tell you to replace one of the plate glass windows, ciao, Bella. And she was like, oh. She knew. Came close a couple times. Mm-hmm. But that day, you come out the conference room, ooh, you a thug. And I'm thinking, where were you? I'm like, I shouldn't even had to go buck-ass wild with him. And you backed in the room, eavesdropping. I'm like, oh, okay.
Because I know when I come out there, it's going to be a whole nother thing. Now it's regulation time. I don't talk. If I'm coming out there, I ain't talking.
You didn't even come out to act like you wasn't talking.
Again, I didn't need to. I know about you.
I'm listening.
I come in last minute if need be. If something had to really happen, trust me, I would have been right there ready to go. But I knew you had it.
Okay.
So I had to prove a point.
Yeah, you was back there listening.
I've heard the story, so I'm like, all right, let's see. If
you heard what stories?
They had already told me you a gangster, so I was like, all right, let me see. So I was like, all right, let me see what's up for real.
Wait a minute, who said I was a gangster?
Huh?
Who said I was a gangster?
Now see, I can't reveal my sources that far.
Braces?
I can't reveal my sources.
Braces?
I can't reveal my sources.
So you want me to go thuggy on you to find your source?
I thought you wanted to.
I ain't a thug, but I can be.
All right, so that y'all know, Thug Granny in the building.
Oh man,
see, I did that. You like that?
Yeah, I like that. And thug grandson left me hanging.
Ain't nobody left you hanging. You still here.
I shouldn't have had to jump on that client like that.
I'll give you that.
Left me hanging. I'm out there arguing with this fool. He in the conference room just do.
I probably had a phone call or something.
You wasn't on no damn phone call. I was looking at the phone. Wasn't nothing lit up on the phone. You was just sitting there going do.
That's probably back there laughing.
Yeah, that's what you were doing. Oh, yeah, called me a thug.
Come on now. I done made up for that 100 times over back there.
Yes, you have. And then had the audacity, the unmitigated gall to call me a bougie thug.
As she sips her ginger beer. Hey, you Chris Paul it, I just Blake Griffin, all right? You threw the alley-oop, I just jammed it in real quick. Oh my goodness. You gave it to me, it was right there.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm drinking my ginger beer.
I'm just saying, you the one who had to call me out on it.
Yeah, I'm drinking my ginger beer. Oh, bougie thug granny.
And it can't just be any ginger beer.
And what kind do I like?
Bundaberg.
And Goslings.
That's right, yeah.
And Goslings.
No Canada Dry.
No, if it's mint ginger ale, yeah. They used to have that in Pittsburgh. I don't think they make it anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, Canada Dry is a little dry. Schwalb's is better.
As
Or
you-
Vernon's.
You see how we're smoke alliers over here. She's a ginger allier.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how I got my name. Huh? Okay. I love you.
Yup.
Love you.
Love you too. Come on now. You my favorite.
I couldn't believe you left me hanging like that. Because I told you when you came down to the office, we do get a few crazies up in there. Mm-hmm. Nowhere to be seen. Crazy come in and yelling at me, and I'm looking at them like, really? You back there, do, wait for the fireworks.
You gotta understand where I come from. Like,
I'm listening.
my thing is like yelling and stuff. That ain't really nothing. I see that all the time. So that's like,
It depends on who you're yelling at.
and I knew you could handle it.
Maybe I didn't want to handle it that day.
Fair choice. I'll give you that. Now that I'll give you.
All right, thank you.
That I'll give you.
Thank you.
I
Thank
give
you.
that.
Yeah, so, that's how I got tagged.
But that's why I also had to let you. That was pre that. Cause then it was another time where I thought you had lost your thug.
You lost my thugness?
Yeah, I thought you did.
I'm trying to think. What happened?
Oh, you started getting in good spirits.
What, getting therapy eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's his word. I was getting therapy iced. I had to learn how to control my thug.
Well, I thought you lost it for a second. I got scared. I thought she had lost it. And I think I said something.
Yeah, you did that day. Yeah, you did. I remember that. Yeah, I was trying, yeah.
See, I'm that person that's like, she be trying to get out the streets, and I'm kind of like, they calling.
See, he's standing and wait to see what I'm going to do. Like, oh, man, it's going to be good. Yeah, just like my worker, Miss Ruth, whose asshole did you tear today? It's my worker. I'd be like, I don't tear assholes.
So what I'm sensing is that more than one person has said this. So is it us or...
Don't even put your hand pointing this way. Do not. You better curve that hand back the other way.
My hands are right in my lap. I don't even know.
No, you trying to keep it from.
What?
Got it pointing toward. Oh, you're lighting it. Okay.
Oh yeah. Just lighten it up. No,
Oh, that's why I was in the right side of it.
Yeah. It's just because I'm lighting it up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why else would I do that?
I hope you edited this. Because, see, you are witness a smackdown up on this couch.
Shout out Ray.
Yeah. So you
just make sure you get it to where, you know, if I got to do a lawsuit, just make sure you get the actual, like, what she get me, for real. Where's the contact?
Lawsuit? How you going to get a lawsuit from me?
I don't know.
We go to court. You going to tell them I beat you. Ain't going to work.
Nah, but we going to get rich off of the court video.
No, because I'm going to stand there and go, I did what? Your Honor, I'm old. I don't know what you talking.
I done told you about playing like that.
I ain't playing what? What you talking
See,
about?
all right, you gonna be playing like that in court. That's gonna go in your favor.
Who you?
Okay, it ain't gonna go in your favor. I'm trying to tell you. You do how you want.
What? Where am I?
Keep on telling you. They gonna throw you in the mushy applesauce place. You gotta cut that out. You can't do that.
No, I ain't going to be in there long. I guarantee you. I'm going to come back to myself. What the? Get the fuck. What? No, you eat this. No, you ain't taking me to court. I'm playing stupid. I'm playing old lady. Can't remember shit. Until we get outside the camera, then I'm going to get your ass then.
See? Cold blood.
All right, hey. As my man Worf says on Star Trek, revenge is the best dish served cold.
That's a fact.
That's right.
You be teaching me a lot of shit too.
See, you know, you got to wait for them to forget.
Yep.
Then you jump on them. Then they go, why? And walk away. See, while they go into that fuzzy brain trying to figure out why you whooped their ass, you be like, well, I'm done. Yep. You ain't right.
I'm not right. What I do?
You bring the worst out in me.
Or the best? Could it be the best?
Your son, his mother is witnessing this.
Shout out Mama Turp.
There you go. He ain't right. He brings out the worst in me.
Tyler, what you think?
Yeah, Tyler, you've been quiet back there smiling.
Mm-hmm. This is what he always tried to do. Yeah, get on him.
I'm just observing.
Oh. So in your observations, what have you seen?
That you're in the right and Donovan's just a provocateur.
Coward. Oh, wow. This joint hit hard, bro. Oh, wow.
So let's unpack that.
She's got a weapon on the side of her. I can't compete with that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Good observation. All right, I'll take it back. I'll take it back.
Pick up pointers.
So, as my therapist says, let's unpack that. Okay. And what do you mean? What are you feeling about that? You're getting the wrong impression, Tyler. He's hallucinating about my alter ego, which has been therapized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, don't even try looking at me that way. Come on, let's unpack that. What?
And don't gaslight her.
Shout out to your therapist.
Thank you, sir.
Shout out to your therapist.
Yeah. You see how he takes me through progression. You know, it's like when I'm dealing with him, it's like, okay, what are we going to do here? So I listen to whatever he's talking to. Then either I got to jump on him about something or try to understand. And when I don't understand, I just look at him. But over the years, I have seen, like with his podcast and stuff like that and what he's doing, you know, I be grinning. I be talking about him like a dog, but I be grinning. You know, the thug grandson, that's what he is. That's what he is. You know, he can call me thug granny all he wants, and that is not a true rendition of me. I am a very easygoing person. Like to make people laugh. I ain't no thug, boy.
See, I don't like how you just said all of that and try to act like those aren't characteristics of thugs. Thugs make people smile too.
Yeah, what, after I bust your teeth?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. You're on the way to Aspen Dental, right? Okay. I remember that. But I have not busted your chops. No, see?
No.
No.
If anything, you done taught me how to bust other people's chops.
That's right. And I ain't going to let nobody bust your chops because, see, then they have to deal with me. I don't care who it is. Except the letter opener.
Don't nobody want to mess with her.
Hey, listen, when I left the office, I took the other letter opener because she wasn't chasing me.
She already showed us she got a backup, though.
I know. It was like, damn. Thought we got them all. Damn.
Nah, you already know. She keep one. She keep one in the boot.
I know. It's like, seriously. And you sit there and you go, she gonna kill me. You don't want to talk to her because you don't know whether she's gonna flick it, stab you, or just shut the door in your face. You never knew. But yeah, that's my girl.
Oh, yeah.
The letter opener.
Yeah. Man, that was a wild time at that place.
Oh God, wasn't it?
I'm thankful all the time for that place. Don't worry about it. Let me look at them.
Because
Okay.
me and the security guard got into it. And I was going to beat the security guard's ass.
Oh, yeah.
And I should have been fired, really. Down and smooth it out.
Yeah, she did one of those for me, too.
Yeah.
The painting. I was legit getting ready to, like... Did I call you that day?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I think I talked to her.
Yep.
And I talked to Kelsey, and I was like, hey, so I'm just letting you know now, I'm probably getting ready to go to jail. I'm getting ready to lose my job, and as soon as I lose my job, I'm getting ready to go to this dude's house, and yeah, you already know it's going down. And so, luckily, I was smart enough when he was texting me, he was saying a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
And I was smart enough not to respond back in a threatening way. I just was like, okay, that's fine if you feel that way. I understand. Yada, yada this, yada, yada that. Nothing that could get me in trouble. So then when she asked to see the messages and all that stuff to see what was going on, I was like, yeah, no problem. So she saw the phone and she was like, okay, you didn't say nothing crazy. This is just all him looking at me.
Yeah.
Just stacking receipts.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
they took care of me. So shout out to Miss Letter Opener.
Yes.
Mrs. Letter Opener.
Mrs. Letter Opener.
Yes.
But I tell you, she had to come down there because, I mean, it was on. And the security guard knew. She knew she fucked up with me. And I was like, oh, no, baby. You know, you a bully. You bullying the wrong person up in here. And Nikki had to come down and straighten it out because I said, if I go out there, so you ain't got to worry about breaking the plate glass window. Shit. We just going to do it in the hall. Okay?
You don't play.
No. But, you know, we had great times there. Really. Yeah. Too bad we couldn't stay.
It's all for the better, though.
Yeah, it is. Because when me and your mom was coming down the street, we came up Pine. I said, well, there's the building. It's like, damn. You know, I can't believe I've been gone since, 2019?
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a good time, though. Had a lot of weird folks up in there. Oh, Jesus. Before you got there.
I believe it. Well, some of those people I would see in there, I used to see from my job before that.
Yeah.
I see them on the road.
Yeah. Really weird folks. But, you know, all in all, though, when you stop and think about it, I think I've had a very, very good life. I cannot complain. I mean, I've had, I hit rock bottom a couple times, but all in all, the people I met, the places I've been, I can't complain. I really can't, I mean, although I am not from St. Louis, okay? Let me reiterate that. I am not from St. Louis.
Put that mic a little bit closer for me.
I ain't from here. There's about, I would say about 5 people here in St. Louis that, I will never forget. The rest of them, that's a whole different story. Okay. No. Amnesia. Bink who? Bink. No? Oh, really? Mm-mm. But sometimes I wish St. Louis has a different personality. St. Louis bothers me because I personally don't see any get up and go. And that bothers me because there's no get up and go. You know, nobody wants to do anything other than shoot you, take your car, rob you, or break in your house. But when I see somebody who's trying to do something, that's a whole different story. And I understand why people leave St. Louis and don't come back. Yeah. There's nothing here. If you're not in the medical profession, really, you don't have any reason to be here in St. Louis because it's a big medical place. You know? But no, I remember your first few podcasts, that one podcast, oh, God.
Shout out to the twins.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I got halfway through that podcast and went, oh, fuck no. Oh, I was so angry. And I remember I called you and I read you the riot act. I did. And it was like, but you were like, well, you know, no. We ain't doing no Amos and Andy on here. You know, it was just too disrespectful. And that bothered me a lot. That really bothered me, how disrespectful it was. And I was thinking, no, he's thinking in St. Louis. You were thinking in St. Louis because you think that's what they want to hear, and that was what they want to hear. But I was thinking, no, you got too much to give. And when you changed your whole format, I went, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Well, I told you, too, though, like, that was also a social experiment.
Yeah.
And it's still not done because people are seeing this format now. Like you said, they look at it, but a lot of the things that I talk about on here was the same thing. It was just more, it was more in your face and it was more raw and uncut.
Right.
And it was in an aspect of, like, the way that I wanted to kind of show it was, like, the varieties of how I eventually want this to all to be seen. Is like, it really does depend on who says what. And I want to kind of break down those barriers of, I feel like the social barriers. I feel like if we were to put the twins in a room, you in a room, me in a room, Tyler in a room, and somebody else, they would still talk like that, but by the end of it, it might change because of all these different people. And when you have to say certain things in front of the people that we're talking about, like that, that becomes a whole thing. We're going to have this conflict, but at the end of the day, it could probably be resorted and we can all resolve it and figure out something. Even if we don't necessarily agree with each other, we can still understand and have some type of understanding.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know. It wasn't raw to me. It was just downright ignorant. Yeah.
The first couple of episodes, but then like when we really started finding our groove and really trying to figure out what it was that we wanted to talk about, like it got deep. So like Tyler, he started listening to a couple of episodes. I don't know what you thought of it.
Of Triple Dub?
Yeah.
It was pretty wild, but I think I chose the most kind of wild episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only had the one. That was enough for me. That was like, whoa.
That's probably the same one I listened to.
Ooh. I was like, what are you talking about? And I'm thinking, you son of a bitch, you can't even find it. You probably got a string attached to it looking for it. I'm like, lay what pipe down? You got a fucking pimple. What in the hell are you talking about? And I was like, what is this Negro talking about? I said, he probably can't even fuck his own hand. What in the hell? And this was my reaction. And I'm sitting there going, if you talking that much shit, you ain't got shit. Yeah, man. I'm thinking, no, you ain't got a dick. No, you ain't got a penis. No, you ain't got a pimple. Maybe. You got a string attached to it so you can find the motherfucker. And I went click. It wasn't even, because I'm used to listening to like Red Fox After Dark, Mom's Mabley. They wasn't funny. They were just out and out ignorant. And I said to myself, oh God. I was like, no, Donovan, you can't do this. You cannot do this. Yeah, that was my take on the twins. And when you told me how old they were, I was, what? I was like, oh, hell no. I was thinking they were about your age, talking stupid. They was old, talking stupid. So you know they didn't have shit. Shoot, they were suffering beyond ED, okay?
Oh, man.
Oh, they was horrible.
Those my guys. They was barely entertaining, but at the same time, too, like I said, they were trying to bring that, like, they were trying to, like, show, like, all right, what we're saying, the way that we're saying it is terrible. But if you were to hear that from somebody else, and they were to say the same thing, it would be looked at completely different.
Oh, yeah, if I was sitting at the table with them, they wouldn't have made it.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, eventually, I want to have roundtable conversations like that, where it's a bunch of different people and we discuss things. Because I feel like that's how I've been able to learn and really been able to really get to this point. Was by having all these different conversations with different people who I might not always necessarily agree with. We might not even see eye to eye, but if we can find a common ground, or even if we don't, if we could just figure out what it is that we have an issue about and talk about the differences. Sometimes it's kind of like, all right, I see why you feel that way. I've never even looked at it from that perspective.
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, the thing is, like with like you talk about with a round table, and you know the example of what I was talking about. Although we each look at what was said differently, how we received it, how we processed it, I would have jumped all over them. I would have castrated their asses right there, because my main objective would have been, you're going to respect this. You know, you can stand on the corner and tell your boys anything you want. This is different. This is the different setting. Okay, I understand what you're saying, but you're going to throw some respect about it. And when you do that, like you said, all the different perspectives, somewhere along the line we're going to agree. We're not going to agree, but we will understand. That's the main thing. You have to understand. You know, so a round table is exactly what it is, a round table. You know, you got the option of sitting there working it out or get the hell out. Yep. And I'm like, if you leave, it's like, ciao.
Yeah. Because you're not trying to change, you're not trying to be different, you're not trying to understand shit, so go ahead and dip out.
You know, it'd be like, oh, you leaving? Chicken shit, motherfucker.
Exactly. We know what type of time it is. We know what type of time you want, so
it
ain't no big deal.
Because I'm not bending to you. Now, can't handle it.
The first time I ever did a round table was in high school. I went to an all-boys school, CBC, and we went to Nerrick's Hall.
Oh, no. Oh, no, you didn't.
We did.
Oh, God.
Oh, it was amazing. It was one of the greatest things I've ever experienced, because, you know, we got the super duper jock stews and all that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you got the nerds, you got your playboys, you got all these different people, and then you got the girls who are all different facets and all of that. But they're also very opinionated. Yeah. Which was the best part. It was like they weren't afraid to say what it was or how they felt or, you know, what they saw. Right. And so we're having these conversations, and, you know, some of these dudes, they trying to talk their shit, and these girls are like, yeah, shut up. Like, it ain't really like that. Like, you sound dumb. And it's like, see. Like, this is what it's supposed to be about. And then, like, at that point in time, you know, I was a good playboy in that, if that makes sense. Okay. I wasn't out there just running around like that just yet, you know. Okay. So I still had a little bit of pureness to me. So at that point, you know.
So you had a baby player's card.
You
had an introduction to players.
Yeah. So, you know, I was able to bring
innocence.
I wouldn't even necessarily say innocence, more so of they probably looked at it as an innocence. I more so looked at it in different ways. Okay. Because out of the group, I was really the only virgin. But that was by choice. Okay. And so when they all looked at me, they was all kind of like, well, damn, we wouldn't really expect that from you. And it's kind of like, well, yeah, but, you know, I told my reasons why. And it's like, I'm not in a rush. I'm not trying to get nobody pregnant. Like, you know, I've seen things and I've experienced things. So it's like,
I'm going to the doctor to get shots. And Yeah.
all of that. So
yeah.
then
Yeah.
it brought a different perspective, and it started, interestingly enough, it started making people kind of change the way that they looked at certain things, because they was like, we wouldn't necessarily expect that from you. It's kind of like, I mean, I don't talk about it because why is that important?
Ain't their business.
It's not even important. So it's kind of like whenever, like you said, you hear dudes talk about like, how many people they done been with and all that stuff. It's kind of, to me, it's just kind of goofy because, if you're really about it, you ain't trying to tell nobody because.
That's right.
I mean.
And if you got to tell it, I'm looking at it like, oh, how many women? So you're at the doctor every week, got every STD to walk by. Or you gave the woman the STD. Mm-hmm. Or how many kids do you have? Mm-hmm. When a man brags about their conquest, I think they spend more time with Rosie Palm and her five sisters, I just, to me, that's disrespectful. Why you got to brag about something like that when you know it's not true? You see what I'm saying? Any man that stands there and say, "Oh man, yeah, I had 30 women in the last 2 years." Yeah, okay. And who's your doctor? Or where'd you go down to the party house down there and get you a bob? But when you talk about stuff like that, when you try to find the middle ground, that's what's more important than anything else. So there's an understanding, like your round table, and I've been in a lot of discussions, arguments, shouting matches, and the last one I was in, there was a situation, and your cousins was clowning. And it was over stupid stuff. And there was no semblance of order. We're trying to get order. Somebody raised their hand, okay, you're next, you're after, And finally I got so angry, I banged the gavel. And I told them to shut up, which is something I don't do in a meeting. They looked. And I said, y'all ain't nothing but plantation Negroes. And I said, you know what? Harriet Tubman would not stop here to pick us up going to Canada because y'all so plantation. And they got insulted. And I just sat down. But not one of them came to me and talked to me about it. They knew. And I hate to go that far because there was no reason for it. Mm-hmm. We were just being ignorant. Mm-hmm. And that just, I don't know. Sometimes it makes me wonder why in the hell. No, I take that back. It makes me know why we are where we are. And you just can't do that. Times have changed. This is the 21st century. Come on now. There ain't many of us left. We got to do something. And if it takes a podcast like this to bring up the difference with a little humor, that'll work. That'll work. If it don't, that won't work. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of discussions I've been in, the politics, the whole 9 yards. I just take it on stride. Because I have got to, I'm not a news junkie, but I need to know what's going on in case I get ambushed.
That's a reference from earlier.
Yes.
Which I don't know about.
Oh, you don't? Mm-hmm.
I've been told I've been ambushing her this whole day.
Yeah. Because, you could ask me, even if you ask me, what did I think about us not having a Speaker of the House? Mm-hmm. Now, I bet you if I had somebody else, they wouldn't know what the hell I was talking about. See? And I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
Got to have an education. Got to know what's going on. Even Tyler knows what it is. I think it's cool.
Tyler's smart as hell. This dude be quiet, but like this dude right here. That's why he be so quiet though.
Yeah. And what's that the other women call?
Oh yeah, Tyler Farquaad make the lady say, "Oh my God!"
That's it. I can't do it because but I got you. I got you, baby. Peace out. Yeah.
That's my dog. Yeah, mess with him a little bit more.
Oh no. I don't want the women hollering at me because I don't want the women beating up on. What you mean messing with? No, I just met him. I'm too old for him.
I said you peep game.
Yeah, but nope, his peeps ain't beating up on me. Because look at him, he's smiling. He's just smiling. Listen to him. So you make him holler, huh?
It's out of kindness. It's not.
Oh, they hollering just to make you feel good? Oh, that's pretty bad, dude. If they fake hollering you got a problem here.
I try my best.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, huh? Well, maybe. I don't know, Tyler.
Taking too much advice from the twins.
Oh my God. Oh jeez. Where's the men's clinic out there in Clayton? No, on Clayton Road. Oh.
Yeah, it's on Clayton Road.
Yeah, was it 4-7s, whatever that is out there? I'll take you out there, okay?
No, I probably got a running tab at this point.
Oh, you ain't doing a prop-up job, are you? Come on now. No. I can't have this time. You too young for this.
Oh man.
Maybe I need to stick a cougar on you to get you going.
Oh no, that's the last thing he need.
No. Oh, because he'll be hollering. Yeah, the cougar get him.
Yeah, he ain't ready for that.
I don't know. He might be. He looks young enough.
I've been going to the gym.
Hey, Jim ain't got nothing to do with it.
See, I told you he ain't ready. Told you he ain't ready.
Poor Tyler. Oh, poor baby. It'll be okay, honey. It'll be okay.
It gets easier with age, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Of course, you guys got a short lifespan, but, you know, we old women, we hang. My age 38, y'all looking crazy. We already reached our peak and going. Okay? But that's all right, honey. You go ahead and make him scream. And then when they make you scream, you're going to really smile. Okay? Yeah.
Oh man.
That was the most insightful thing I've heard all day.
We're going to have to get you going. We're going to have to get you set up here. We got to find somebody to make you scream. We'll give it some thought.
Yeah.
Give it some thought. We ain't going to record it. But I tell you what, the one thing you ain't got to worry about. By the way, I'm glad we're not recording in the bathroom.
Oh man.
Thank you.
Am I supposed to hit it? Yeah, damn it. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Kensington, I couldn't believe it.
And she put a name on the bullet. God. What? And who said she ain't a thug? Y'all see, I don't feel this. Like, she does it. I didn't do nothing. I didn't say nothing. Hey.
I'm just like, when you told me, I went, what? I said, she says she's from Pittsburgh. She lives in New Kensington, which is a suburb. And I'm thinking, yeah, I can see her recording in the toilet. Yeah. No class.
I got to stay out of this one.
Yeah.
Hey, I jumped out myself, hey.
That was a NC. That was a no class. But I'm glad you didn't take me to the bathroom, honey. I appreciate it.
You already know how we do here.
Yeah, because if you would have, it would have been on and popping. FCC would have been calling here talking to you about what you would put out on the air.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Woo.
Didn't know you would have had to change the name of this to the Tidy Bowl Productions. Shit.
I was going to edit this out. Nah, we leaving it in. We leaving it in.
Yeah.
We leaving it in.
Was it Too Tidy Bowl TP? I still can't believe you did that.
Oh man. Okay. All right.
Yes, baby.
All right. We gotta start wrapping things up.
Okay.
All right, but let's go ahead and get to the main topic of why I have you on here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna request this of all my fellow listeners, my gromies, my edible makers. We're trying to help one of our fellow patients here.
Oh, okay.
So right now she's going through chemo right now.
Yep.
And I want to help her out by getting her some RSO and anything that you all know about and have researched and can give us good information on that can help her with her chemo and getting through all of this.
Oh yeah. I've got breast cancer, and I've got the hormone HER2 positive, which is the most aggressive hormone for breast cancer. And I was lucky; they caught it early, and I had a lumpectomy. They did not take the Hershey kiss. I was pissed because when they told me I had breast cancer, I was like, "Oh, you gonna take my Hershey kiss?" I came into the world with 2 Hershey kisses. I was leaving out of here with 2 Hershey. And I remember thinking, you're 70 years old. Why in the hell do you got breast cancer? Now, I smoke cigarettes, so I figured, okay, I'll get a lung. If I got anybody's cancer, it'd be lung. But when I talked to the surgeon, when I went to meet with the surgeon, I had made up my mind. If I had to have a mastectomy, they was going to take both of my Hershey kisses. I was not going to build a boob. I was going to be boobless in St. Louis. I wasn't buying no damn wigs at the wig shop. I was going to be bald. Because I wasn't, to me at my age, I'm like, I'm done. But it has been, the horror stories that you hear about cancer and chemo, believe me, they're true. And I am very proud to say I'm at the Sightman Cancer Center. And they're working with me. I've got, after Friday, I have 2 more chemo sessions. I pray to ring the bell sometime next July. But my main thing is to tell you, ladies, please, please, go get the mammogram. Go get the smash and twist. That's what it's called. I'm gonna smash your boob and I'm gonna twist it off your ass. That's what it is. But please go, because that's something that, like I said, I never thought I figured I got lung cancer if I got anything. Mm-hmm. But no, when they threatened the Hershey kiss, no, I wasn't having that. Wasn't having nobody take my kiss. I got a friend and she was laughing. And she said, you know what? I can't eat Hershey Kisses now. I said, that's your problem. And I slipped up in the exam. And when they were charting where the cancer was, they had to put markers in so the surgeon knew exactly where to cut. And I said something. I said, well, look. I said, I ain't got all day. I said, it's cold laying up here. So the nurse said, well, we'll be done. We'll be done. You know how they do. And I said, listen, I'm covering my Hershey kiss. She looked at me, and she fell out laughing. Everybody in the room was laughing. I was like, oh, Jesus. They said, well, you got a good humor. I went, you cutting on my Hershey kiss. I better have a humor. But no, I encourage all women, please, go and get your mammogram. They're free. And, like I said, it's uncomfortable as hell. Like I said, I call it the smash and twist. Just get it done. Just get it done. I don't know. But it's been since May. It's been interesting, yeah. So I'm trying to hang in there the best way I can.
Oh, yeah. You've been hanging tough.
They got me cussing. Get up every morning cussing. Go to the bathroom cussing. Yeah, hey. I be slinging it, baby. You know me. Don't be looking at me all crazy.
Well, what was the reason before this thing?
What, cussing? With you.
Oh, fair enough. All right. What about before me?
Letter opener. The letter opener taught me that. The letter opener.
I like that. Okay. You got me. I ain't gonna go no further. We got it.
Yeah, we got 3 generations. Let's cuss. You know, like David Bowie used to sing, "Let's dance," ours is "Let's cuss." You know? Yeah.
Oh man. So you already know what time it is. You're gonna help TG, and we don't need to give out your. Were you planning on giving out your social media or anything like that?
My social media? No, not really.
Yeah, I figured if they need to contact you, they can get through me.
Oh, yeah, he's my agent.
Yeah, you want to talk to TG, you talk to me.
Yeah, you talk to the thug grandson. Okay.
Word.
Yeah. I might be thug granny, but I'll take it. You know, and I'm gonna be working on the cameraman.
Yeah, Tyler.
Yeah, we gonna get Tyler set up. We gonna get Tyler to go.
It's gonna be exclusive content you could find on the website.
Oh no, we ain't doing no website. Ain't no blow up dolls. Ain't nothing. We gonna get you.
See, you about to earn her gold cane before I do.
That's it.
That's been my goal. You know, when we make it, I'm supposed to buy a gold cane. I don't know. You might beat me to it.
Yeah, we gonna find something for you, baby. We gonna. Yeah, you gonna come up. Oh, you gonna do the Barry White, baby. That's what you gonna. Then we know we were victorious.
Man.
We were victorious.
Oh, I wish you had told him that. He about to be out here, man. Now every time I get in the car, you finna hear Barry White or something.
Yeah.
You didn't just put him on, man.
That's it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, when you hear that, he's arrived.
Oh, man.
He's arrived.
You know what? Oh, that dope. Now we gotta go. Now we going too far.
We got work to do.
Yeah, give your socials, man. Give your socials.
Oh, I'm still in IG jail, so that'll.
Oh yeah.
See, he a thug too.
I'm gonna give you a little thug fact. Okay, Barry White, in your orchestra, who's your famous saxophonist that came out of your orchestra?
Ooh, Barry White.
The Love Unlimited Orchestra, his backup band. He had a famous saxophonist that came out of it.
Was it a soprano sax?
Yeah, I think it was.
It wasn't Kenny G.
Yep.
It was Kenny G?
That's literally what I was gonna guess too.
Yeah, Kenny G. Yeah. Yeah, he played in the Love Unlimited Orchestra.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
See, you'd be surprised what I know. I got a lot of trivia shit in my head.
I know you know, but
Yeah. Yeah, but okay, Barry White.
I have to write that down.
I knew it. See, that's all I'm saying, man. This little dude.
When you get in the, like I said, if you break out in let's see, which Barry White song? Secret Garden. No, not Secret Garden. Never Gonna Give You Up. That's the one.
Oh,
If you start singing that, you know somebody got him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's his type of. Yeah, he that type of Barry White.
Yeah.
Yeah, he that type of Barry White.
Yeah.
All right, let me go ahead and close this out real quick.
Thank you for having me, son.
Oh, you already know.
Yep.
I couldn't have done this without you. This is fun. This was amazing. We probably gonna have to have you on here again.
I
Honestly.
see you. I tried to crawl that my ass out of it. You know that, though.
I know.
Oh, damn.
Could do it.
Damn. You sent your mom after me, so you know I had no choice.
Hey,
Oh,
that's how
damn.
it go.
That's wrong. That is so wrong.
All right, y'all. Y'all already know. Y'all can find Eddie at STL_Kush_culture on all socials. Make sure you follow Too T3rpd on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Check out that Patreon. Hit us up on that hotline with the voicemails and texts, 314-399-9711. And be sure to follow me, Donovan 2408, on all social media platforms.
Yeah. Cut.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right, so again, I want to thank you again for coming
Oh
on.
yeah.
This
yeah.
was definitely one of my bucket list interviews.
Well, I hope I met your expectations.
You exceeded.
Yeah, you know.
You exceeded.
Yeah, well, my man Tyler was sitting there. I finally got to meet Tyler.
Oh yeah, like I said, we've been knocking him out these last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
All the people that I've been wanting him to meet.
Yeah. Now I know the secret of Tyler.
You don't know yet. Nah, this boy wild, man.
I know now. I done peeped around the curtain. Yeah. The good thing about Tyler is he's not wearing no leopards. That's what makes me feel good.
Well, on that note, I guess yeah. We'll keep.
Or if he now look, no leopard, no tidy whitey. So,
Hey,
There's always next time.
Yep.
Like I said, Barry White, I'll be waiting for you. So when I hear it, I'm gonna go, oh, victory. And then you have to find somebody to replace because he be floating.
No, nah. All right, well then. Now you gotta make me be toxic.
No, you ain't toxic.
I might have to be now if you gonna start. Nah, I'm gonna have to break all that up for all the dogs. You gonna start that. Bring some Drake out or something. Nah, you gonna stop all over that. Nah, we gotta keep him in the studio. Whatever we gotta do. Nah, you can't fall in love then. Nah, see?
We ain't talking about falling in love. We just talking about just getting it. You ain't got to get it with love. Just get it.
Work don't get in the way of that.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, cool.
If he makes the women holler, he gonna have to find a woman gonna make him holler.
Then
You'll hear the
we'll have an
Barry
audience.
White. Right? Then you'll hear the Barry White.
All right.
You can see us at the Doc Zach building.
Yeah, on Friday.
the 13th.
Yeah.
Fourth floor.
You see a white man dressed up as Barry White. You know who it is.
And then I might ask, where's Glodine? Your wife, Glodine.
Should be somewhere around there floating. I'm
sure.
Yeah.
If you're looking to be Miss Glodine, y'all make sure y'all check us out this Friday, 7 o'clock to midnight at the Dot Zach building for Captain Mo Green's Friday the 13th, y'all.
Oh, man.
We hype is going down.
Black cat and all.
Hell yeah. And we'll see y'all next episode. Peace.
It's 2
Turk.
Tidy ball. Tidy ball Turk. Tidy ball Turk.
All right, nah, you can't freestyle. All right, cool. We got your freestyle. We out.